I used to believe love had to be loud. Grand gestures. Late-night messages. The kind of love that makes your heart race like a storm you can't control. And then there was him. Quiet. Steady. Always there. His name was Daniel. He wasn't the kind of man who would flood my phone with messages or surprise me with expensive gifts. Instead, he showed up every single time. When my car broke down, he was there before I even finished explaining the problem. When I cried about things that didn't even matter anymore, he listened like they were the most important things in the world. But I didn't see it. Not then. Because at the same time, there was someone else. Ryan. Ryan was everything Daniel wasn't: exciting, unpredictable, charming in a way that made my heart race. He said all the right things, made me feel special in the moment. And I chose him. I remember the day Daniel realized it. He didn't shout. Didn't argue. He just smiled. That soft, painful smile I didn't understand at the time. If he makes you happy, that's all that matters, he said. And I believed him. I believed I was choosing happiness. What I didn't realize was, I was walking away from the only person who ever truly loved me. At first, everything felt perfect. Ryan took me out, made me feel alive, like I was living inside a dream I had always wanted. But dreams don't last forever. The calls became less frequent. The attention faded. The same words that once felt magical started to feel empty. And slowly, painfully, I began to notice something missing. Not excitement. Not passion. Something deeper. Something steady. Something safe. Something I had once, but didn't value. Daniel. One night, after Ryan canceled on me for the third time that week, I found myself scrolling through old messages. And there he was. Daniel. Simple texts. Did you eat? Get home safe. I'm here if you need anything. At the time, they felt ordinary. Now, they felt like everything. That was the first night I cried for him. Not because I lost him, but because I finally understood him that night. I didn't sleep. I kept staring at Daniel's name on my phone, my thumb hovering over the screen. What do you even say to someone you broke without realizing? Hi felt too small. I'm sorry felt too late. But at 2:17 a.m., I finally sent it. Hey. I don't know if you'll reply. But I miss you. The message showed delivered. But not seen. And for the first time, I understood what silence really felt like. Days passed. No reply. Ryan? He was still around, but not really. Always busy. Always distracted. Always later. And slowly, painfully, I started to see the truth I had ignored for so long. Ryan was a feeling. Daniel was a home. A week later, I couldn't take it anymore. I went to the one place I knew I might find him. The small coffee shop he used to love. The place where he once told me, I like it here, it's quiet. Feels honest. And there he was. Sitting in the corner. Same calm presence. Same gentle energy. But something was different. He looked lighter. Like he had finally let go of something heavy. Of me. My heart started pounding as I walked toward him. Daniel. He looked up. And for a moment, time froze. No anger. No resentment. Just a quiet distance that hurt more than anything else. Hey, he said softly. That same voice, the one that once felt like safety. Now it felt like something I no longer belonged to. I texted you, I said nervously. I know, he replied. You didn't answer. He looked down at his coffee, then back at me. I didn't know what to say. That broke me more than if he had shouted. Because Daniel always knew what to say. Always. Except now. I made a mistake, I whispered, my voice shaking. I thought I wanted something else, but I didn't understand what I had. He didn't interrupt. Didn't rush to comfort me like he used to. He just listened. But this time, it felt different. Like he wasn't holding my pain anymore. I miss you, I said, tears falling now. I miss how you cared, how you stayed, how you loved you, he finished quietly. I nodded. He smiled. But it wasn't the same smile. This one carried acceptance. Closure. I did love you, he said. Did. Past tense. And that one word shattered something inside me. I struggled to breathe, I didn't realize it in time. He nodded slowly. I know. Silence. Heavy. Final. Then he said something I will never forget. You didn't lose me because you chose someone else, he said gently. You lost me because you didn't choose me when it mattered. I couldn't speak. Because he was right. I waited, he continued. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. Because I believed in you. His eyes softened. But love shouldn't feel like waiting forever. Tears blurred my vision. I'm here now, I said desperately. Doesn't that mean something? He looked at me for a long moment. And then he shook his head. It means everything, he said quietly. But it's just too late. Those words didn't just hurt. They ended something. Completely. For a long time, he added, you were my almost. And I don't want almost anymore. I felt my world collapse in silence. Are you happy? I asked, barely able to say the words. For the first time. He smiled. A real one. Peaceful. I'm learning to be, he said. And that's when I realized. He didn't need me anymore. I nodded slowly, wiping my tears. I'm sorry for everything. I know, he said softly. No anger. No blame. Just, goodbye. And just like that, the man who once would have done anything for me walked away. This time. For real. I stood there long after he left, holding on to memories that no longer belonged to me. Ryan? I left him a few days later. But it didn't matter. Because the truth was, I wasn't heartbroken because of Ryan. I was heartbroken because I finally understood Daniel. And understanding came when it could no longer change anything. Sometimes, love doesn't leave. It waits. Patiently. Quietly. Until one day, it realizes it deserves to be chosen too. And when it leaves, it doesn't come back the same. Broken heart, I didn't lose him when he walked away. I lost him the moment I didn't choose him. Direct hit. If someone loves you quietly, consistently, without games, don't overlook them. Because one day, they'll stop waiting. And you'll finally understand their love. When it's too late. Pushpin. Tag someone before it's too late. Don't make the same mistake I did, broken heart. Real love is quiet, don't ignore it.